What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to talk about the new guild boss, the team I use to deal the most damage. We are going to talk about the rewards, the ranking system, the battle test, the mechanic of the boss, and also after that we are going to see the upgrade I did on my account with these gear here. You are gonna see that this is gonna cost a lot of coins to increase your gear to plus 20 with that scale here. And then we are going to talk about the championship because things evolved and I have to talk about something. So, here we are, the new guild boss. First of all, in order to challenge the new guild boss, the only way to go to the interface, you have to go on the guild interface and to click on the weathering cost here in the top right corner. You can't access it from the guild boss here, as you can see, so you are forced to go here. You have to the left the total guild damage you can reach and the different milestones here. You have the rewards. This is your individual rewards based on your damage here. It's gonna be updated after all your fights if you can reach another milestone. You have the rewards here to the left, okay? And you have the ranking system to the right, the real battle to the middle here, and the battle test to the left here. So first of all, let's have a look to the rankings. Here you have the top guilds, and this is so great because we are going to be able to see the strongest guild in the game, and this is going to be interesting. We had that against the world boss, but we have the world boss maybe 1 week every 2 months, so it's a bit sad. But here it's going to be a permanent dungeon, a permanent boss, so we are going to see the best guilds all the time, and this is going to be great. Another great feature, you are going to have the individual damage rankings by war zone. If you want to know what is Warzone, you have servers, different servers. For example, I'm on server 2, you have server 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s that are in the same Warzone. Then you have the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 on the second Warzone, etc. This is a Warzone. So here you can have a look to the damage of heroes, and one really exciting thing, you can click on that icon and see the teams used by the player and how much damage he dealt, and this is so perfect. So as you can see, you have that team here. This is better than mine, but this is one of the top Kraken in the game. This is key, so I was expecting that. And this is interesting to see this kind of team here. This is one of the team I was using before, but with Catherine instead of Esther and Nicholas instead of her. I couldn't reach that amount of damage though, but this is interesting to see that. This is crazy, the amount of damage. 3,000 million in 2 attempts. Crazy, so crazy. So this is great because we can see the teams used by other players and adjust our teams in function. This is so great. And finally, you are gonna have the contributions leaderboard, and I guess this is gonna be by server. But I find it weird. Normally she is not in my war zone. Klee, he's not on my war zone, so I don't understand why he is here. Who knows? And here you can see the same by server, I guess. Pretty interesting. Then you have the battle test here. You can click on that icon and select your buff. Then go on the fight, use your team. You don't have the skip feature for now. I guess we are gonna have it in the future, but today it's not really mandatory. This is the first time we are doing it, so it's interesting to see the entire fight, to see what you can upgrade on your heroes, optimize to have better damage outcome at the end. So it's not an issue for me. But I really do hope that we are gonna have that soon, because when we are gonna set up our teams correctly, then it's gonna be great to skip the fights because it's gonna take a huge amount of time. And the skip feature is a great feature. So before having a look to my team, let's see first the rewards, because it's gonna be so freaking hard. For example, here, this is the guild milestone. you can reach 20 billion and unlock the final results, the final rewards here. 20 billion is achievable because I guess that with my own account I can reach 4 billion. So if you have other players in your team, normally you should be able to reach the 20 billion damage easy here. Even if it's not the case, between 15 and 20 you can still have the dragon scale, and even above 10 billion you can have the dragon scale, and this is what really matters here. But the skill ups are going to be interesting if you can have the 5, and you have more gems per week, so it's interesting. Now let's talk about the individual rewards, and it's gonna be super hard to get them. For example, here the first one, you have 15% chance to get a mythic dragon scale. And you always have the legendary dragon scale here, which is really nice, and the skill ups. So these rewards to the right are constant. I mean, you can get only one more potion here, and at the end you still have only one skill up, and the maximum is 10 ingots. You have more gems, okay, but yeah, it's gonna be really hard to achieve. So today, maybe people can achieve. Where is it? Oh, they just add that? I didn't know. Okay, no, we have some more rewards here, so it's not 100% chance to get the dragon scale. You need 400 million damage. My bad, I didn't realize that we have some before. So, if you can reach my milestone here, 800 million, you can have 15% chance to get that. Then it's gonna be increased by 5%. And if you can reach 3.2 billion damage, you can have 40% chance to have the mythic dragon scale here. And maybe people can reach that milestone, maybe that one for the top krakens, but I doubt people can reach that milestone. You can use the 5 different teams, and in order to reach that one you need to do 2 billion per team, which is a lot. And as you could see before, Klee isn't doing that, and this is the top player in the game for guild boss content. Then 12 billion, 16 billion. This is crazy score, but don't worry about that, because every time they are releasing new content, it is unachievable to reach the highest damage. It's not doable. It's clearly not doable, but over time they're gonna implement new heroes. I know that many players don't like to have new heroes, but maybe they are also gonna release some new reworks, and maybe it's gonna help. They are gonna add, we have the mythic gear, so we are gonna be able to increase the potential of our teams. And maybe they are gonna increase. I'm pretty sure they are planning to increase the sanctuary, because today, if you have a look here, many players, many krakens have everything, every point here. It's not the case for my main account, but it's the case for the Kraken account. So I'm pretty sure that they are planning to increase that to get more stats. I would love to have more ways to get stats on heroes. I guess they are also planning to increase the classes, talents we can have here. The class talents we can have, because I know some players already finished it for the arena, and the mark talents, I mean we are safe, because today, for me, it's gonna take more than a year to complete it, okay? So people are safe on that. So maybe they're gonna plan to add more different gears in the game, I don't know, more sources to get mythic gear, I don't know. So enough talk about that. Let's try the fight. I'm gonna do a battle test. I'm gonna do that and use the team with my highest damage. So in that team, I'm using Little Jack. Yeah, this is not an obtainable team, okay? A big Kraken team. We have Little Jack exclusive 3 and more. Exclusive 3, he's gonna put a pumpkin on him every time he's gonna cast the ultimate, and for every pumpkin he has, he's gonna deal 1 more stage of attack on the ultimate, and so over time he's gonna deal 10 more attacks on the ultimate and deal a crazy amount of damage. With the second exclusive, he's gonna increase a lot the mastery of my entire team, and with the exclusive one, he's gonna reduce by 40% the attack of the boss, which is a lot to survive and to deal a lot of damage. Then you have Lydia, the new release limited hero. Last week, we are gonna use her because she's gonna be insane. She's gonna reduce your cooldowns by 1 turn really often if she has the second exclusive. With the third exclusive, it's not really interesting. She's gonna deal a bit more damage, but in fact she's a bad direct damage dealer. With the first exclusive, I think she's gonna be interesting. But the second one is the best one, because also she's going to increase your damage by 30% on your entire team. So the second one is mandatory here. Andras is one of the best single target damage dealer if you're using him with the correct burn team. He's gonna increase his attack by 160% over time, so he's gonna deal a lot of damage. He's gonna deal a lot of detonation damage with the third exclusive on the ultimate, and put a deep burn too, increasing the burn damage by 50%. Then you have O'Grady's great burner hero. She is gonna deal an insane amount of damage, way less than the others, but she's gonna help them doing a lot of damage by increasing the burn damage of my team, increasing the speed of my burn heroes every time they are gonna do a detonation, put a shield on them, and heal them. And also she's gonna deal a lot of damage. And then Catherine to cleanse the debuffs, because you're gonna see I'm gonna take a lot of debuffs on my heroes. To heal my heroes, this is gonna be also really important. To put the shield on my heroes, and the feebleness on the boss, she is really important. So enough talk, AhkTaar, blah 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 all the time, and let's see how does it work. So the boss has 2100 speed, and he begins with 50% resistance and effect hit. So first active skill, he lowers your attack by 40%, your defense by 60%, and your tenacity by 60%. 3 debuffs at once. So this is gonna be really hard to cleanse all the debuffs using Catherine. But it's gonna be easier if you are using both Catherine and Lydia exclusive 2, because you are gonna have your cooldowns more often, and so you are gonna be able to use your skills more often and cleanse faster your debuffs. Ultimate of the boss. You are gonna see, okay, he freezes all your heroes, then he attacks you and removes the freeze. He inflicts more crit damage to heroes under freeze status, and he has more crit rate, so basically you are gonna take more damage. Okay, so then he's gonna do the basic attack on a single target. Okay, as you can see, he put that debuff to my hero, he removed all my buffs, and when I use a skill, he's gonna pursue her, use a basic attack with more crit damage, and remove again all my buffs. So the goal is gonna be to tank and to deal a lot of damage. So with that team, as you can see, my Andras is getting some buffs here thanks to all the detonation of my heroes. The more he has, the better. He can stack up to 40 layers, and he can get up to 160% more attack. And on Little Jack you have the pumpkins here. Every time he casts the ultimate, he gets one more pumpkin, and he deals one more stage of attack on the next ultimate. And this is why over time he's gonna deal more damage than Andras. You're gonna see that on the final result. Okay, so turn number 10, less than 500 million damage for now, but the damage are still increasing because I still don't have the 40 layers on Andras and the 10 layers on Little Jack. So now I'm gonna do more damage than before. Turn. And I'm already taking a lot of damage on my heroes. The boss hits so hard now. He has 80% resistance, but remember that he has also the debuffs from my Lydia, and so he has 40% less resistance. So normally he should have 120% resistance here. This is so huge. This is so freaking huge. So he is resisting some of my debuffs, some of my burns, I guess. Okay, so for now I'm still alive. He's gonna deal a lot of damage using the ultimate now. Okay, no, I had no debuff at all, and I had buffs on my heroes, so it was okay. So 1 billion damage reached. Two turns left. Okay, this is gonna be the last turn. This is clearly not the best shot I did. The max damage I had was 1,316 million damage. On the real fight, this is the damage I dealt. So look at the damage coming from Little Jack. I think I had less damage because the boss focused a lot my Little Jack. So, this is crazy, right? This is crazy. So I have to work on other teams. I'm gonna do other videos talking about other teams. I'm gonna try my Ekina again with the same team maybe as Klee. It's interesting to see that, to see how much damage I can do with that. But that's enough talk about the guild boss. Let's see my gear. Let's see a video because I recorded before but it bugged, so I have to show that to you again. So if I go here, wait a second, show my screen. If you have a look at the end, okay, this is the result I had before, and if you have a look here, I'm gonna reset the transformation of the screen. Okay, so we can see my entire screen. So I tried to increase the gear of my space. As you can see, 110 speed here. So let's do it. So in fact, you have to go here on your gear and to click on advanced to up the rarity of your gear. So I was expecting to get some speed buff, speed bonus, and no, feel bad. Feel bad, it procced in healing effect, so I missed one extra speed. That's so bad. And here I decided to upgrade that one to try to get more speed on it. So I used that. Now I can increase my gear to plus 20 and look at the price. For only one level, it costs 3 million coins. This is insane. So I'm gonna do it. So 3 million. For the plus 17, 4 million almost, 5 million almost, and 5 million here. It costs maybe 12 million coins to upgrade one gear to a plus 16 to plus 20, and I wasn't lucky enough to get the proc in speed. And then I'm gonna try that one, not the boost, not the boost. The boots, I'm trying to see if I have a good one, legendary one with a lot of resistance, because it would be great to have that on my space though. But in fact I don't have it, so I won't do it. And last gear, as you can see, I'm gonna try it and hope it procs in speed. And 152! This is so crazy! Remember that the dragon scales, you are gonna get 2 per week. This is so great. You are gonna progress so much on your account thanks to that. This is insane, the value of these items. I love that so much. It's gonna be so great for to increase the potential of all your heroes. And remember that you can do that also on artifact. This is gonna be so perfect. So go back to the game, and final thing I want to talk about is the championship. I lost again against Fail, but it was because of a mistake. I made a terrible mistake on one of my team. That one here. Did you see the mistake? I'm gonna show that to you. I'm gonna show it to you. Here, Bizidon with Elsa. So, this is just a terrible mistake, a beginner mistake. Look at that. I'm taking a lot of damage. So my hero, one of my hero died. I have the immortal on everyone. So did you notice? Do you notice what is gonna happen? Bizidon is gonna cleanse the immortal, and then Nita pursues because he also cleans the poisons, and he kills my Gilliman. If I wasn't using Bizidon in that team, maybe I should have won. This is terrible, but this is the game. This is the game. So because of that, I lost, and here we are. So I'm pretty happy because one more time, this is the second time I reached the finals with that account, and with my main account I reached top 16 here, so I'm pretty happy about that. So that was all for the video, hope you enjoyed it. If it's the case, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Have a nice day and see you in the next one. Ciao.